I would like to speak about the act of consuming meat and the contradictory nature found predominantly within the average Western cultured meat eater. Firstly, however, I'd just like to say, if you are someone that does consume meat and you're watching this video, please do not feel as if I'm trying to insult you or make you feel bad in any way. You are free to live your life and do as you please. Rather, I'm just trying to provide you with a perspective that may very well change your ways, or at the very least influence you to question yourself why it is that you do consume meat. So I would like to focus on culture and the enormous influence it has on an individual's mind and therefore their reality. We are all born into or out of this world and are immediately set upon by an environment chosen by the people who raise us. And as a growing, intellectually evolving being, we take on a vast amount of information relevant to our surroundings, and we are somewhat mentally sculpted by it. So if you were born somewhere, say within America, in a middle-class family, your outlook on life, your thoughts on what it is to exist as a human, your world, your reality, would be entirely different to that of a person born, say, within the Middle East or New Zealand or England or where have you. Because we linguistically, mentally and physically reflect what we have been exposed to. What this means is that there seems to be a strong connection between someone's mind and their culture. So what you think is right or wrong, good or bad, so forth and so on, most of it has been programmed for you. You have been culturalized. And so in relation to consuming meat, a lot of people only do so because it is of the norm within their culture, ignoring any outside information about how they receive their food and never really questioning anything. For culture kills the free intellectual thinker by producing the delusional consumer by providing already devoured answers. Take as an example how there are a lot of people who consume meat that they could not kill an animal because of their own morals. However, they're happy to continue eating meat because the inhumane act of murdering the organism was not witnessed by them. So when you consider this, if you yourself are someone who consumes bacon, but you could not kill a pig, you have self-contradictory values. You see, there is a much rational thought put to this. People tend to just act or speak, regurgitating lifestyles and words given to them that they don't naturally have. In my opinion, when you understand that, you begin to realize how much your culture has conditioned and influenced you to represent ideas, customs, and social behaviors. You take a step outside of the confinements that have limited your mind. You have what people call an awakening, a higher perspective, because you're no longer using culture as a reality guide to filter your compassion towards specific animals in life that your culture deems worthy. You resort to a different sort of guidance, one very central to the core of every human being, love. And with love as a guidance, you uncover and destroy the self-contradictory principles, because you can see the two minds that exist within you that oppose one another, the mind of love and the mind of your particular culture. What I want you to do is ask yourself why it is that you consume meat. And if your answer is because you enjoy the taste, I want you to take it even further and ask yourself, is the taste worth the intense, inhumane acts that are being taken place in order to provide you with that taste? And whatever your answer may be, it is subjective, meaning that so long as you're being true to yourself, I will respect that. I will have nothing to say. But there is a problem within today's world where too many people, the majority of us, are using our culture as a way to make our decisions. It is killing us as a species, and it is killing other species as well.